You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from Portage High School. Daily Dodge TV presents WIAA Boys Playoff Basketball. And tonight, we've got a dandy of a matchup for you. It's a Division III sectional semifinal. The Columbus Cardinals getting set to take on the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the gymnasium. I'm joined by my good friend and partner, Tim Haldeman. Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja, is our videographer and engineer, assisted by Kyra, and we are just about set for basketball. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Columbus Country Club, American Packaging, John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. Welcome into the John Deere pregame show, brought to you as always by our friends at John Deere Horicon Works. We're about 15 minutes away from the tip of this Division III sectional semifinal. And boy, two teams, Tim Haldeman, that need no introduction because they know each other well. Columbus and Lakeside Lutheran, they were, along with Lake Mills, tri-champions of the Capital North Conference this year. They played twice during the regular season. Each team won on their home floor. Lakeside Lutheran winning on January 6th, I should say. Columbus returning the favor at their place on February 3rd. This is the quote-unquote rubber match. In this one, the stakes are a lot higher because a trip to the sectional final is on the line.
Well, Mike, I had an opportunity to watch both of these clubs, of course, 2, 3, 4 times throughout the season. I actually had the first game. I was one of the 3 officials out there in black and white with a whistle in my mouth and officiated that game. And my impressions after that game, Mike, was the fact that Columbus, of course, had an absolutely fantastic football season. And I felt that the two big boys, needless to say, Sullivan and Selk for Columbus, were still shaking off the muscles of football. And then I had them, roughly, I had them later in the season here. I had the Lake Mills game on a Saturday afternoon, which was for the conference championship. And I came away totally impressed. And, I mean, Lake Mills is a very, very young team, a team to be reckoned with in years to come, I'm going to guarantee you. And Columbus was awesome. They were really, really awesome. Mike, I don't think you were there that afternoon? No? But I came away really, really impressed, and especially with the 2 young men that I had just talked about, namely Selk and Sullivan. They were a real major force. Now, I will also tell you that the inside game for Lakeside Lutheran, probably a bit better, no doubt, than what Lake Mills could offer. But, there was an inside-out presence that night that I felt that those 2 youngsters had just come so far, and that's a major credit to the coaching staff at Columbus. It takes a real major effort and a long period of time to shake football from a young man that's gotten that mentality, and now all of a sudden you're going from that collision contact sport to a finesse sport such as basketball. And they had come so far in such a short time, I'm going to say roughly 5 weeks later, give or take. And I was just very, very impressed. And I think the only time I had Lakeside this year was the Columbus game. We all know that they have an inside presence as well. And they've got one outstanding player, Mike, that you're going to chat about.
Well, both of these teams are, we could say peaking at the right time, especially Columbus. They've won 8 games in a row in 10 of their last 11 coming into tonight's action. Lakeside Lutheran, they've won 6 in a row. and they've won 12 out of their last 14 games. You mentioned a talented player. There are quite a few talented players on both rosters. Columbus is led by Aaron Utek at 21.8 points per ball game. Nathan Cotter, 16.7 points per ball game. Meanwhile, on the Lakeside Lutheran side of the ledger, they've got some scores too. Levi Burkholtz is a name you're going to hear a lot of tonight, and for good reason. He scores about 21 points a game. He is a finalist. He is one of 6 finalists for the 2023 Mr. Basketball Award, which will be presented at the Boys State Tournament next weekend. He has already committed to play college basketball at the Citadel. He's quite the player. Trey Lauber, there's a great name for a basketball player, Trey, and he's a three-point shooter. He averages in double figures, 11 points per ball game. Those are just some of the names, and both these teams are fairly deep. They have scoring punch. They're physical. I mean, you name it, these teams have it. Who's going to win the rubber match here?
Well, Mike, you also touched on on one player. I came away in that last game with Lake Mills and Columbus that I thought was just really impressive, that really sort of controlled the tempo of the game, and that was A.J. Utek. And I was just thoroughly impressed with not only his shooting ability from the three-point area, but just his decision-making I thought was just excellent. The first game of the year, I felt as though he pressed and was oftentimes, faking the three-point jumper and then putting it on the floor, driving into places where he shouldn't be going. I felt the second game that I had them later in the season then, that his mindset was totally different. And I think the fact that the two guys in the middle were also putting forth such a much greater effort towards the team. And, a couple of names, like I said, also Cotter. The kid is averaging 16 points per game, and, quarterback on the football team. His floor game for a kid that's 6'2", 6'3", I felt was really good. And then a young fellow by the name of Powers that's coming along as just a youngster out there, and he's doing a great job as well. And, there's some depth on both clubs, but let's face it, once you get to this level, you want your 7-8 guys that are going to contribute. Foul trouble always going to be a key.
We are just minutes away from tip-off. Right now we're going to step aside for a brief timeout. When we come back, you'll hear comments from the head coach of the Columbus Cardinals, Jeffrey Downing, right after this 2-minute break on Daily Dodge TV.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
At American Packaging, you can help create some packaging for the most iconic brands in the world. Arturo appreciates the positive work environment at American Packaging.
I work in pre-press. I'm a trainer and a lead, and I like what I do. It's a fun area where I work. They got very good benefits, and then they help you. There's opportunities for you if you want to grow in this company, and the staff that works in here, they're willing to help you to grow and to get in a better position.
Learn more about joining the American Packaging team in Columbus and DeForest by checking out the careers page at AmericanPackaging.com.
Swing ahead of the competition or just take your clubs out for a stroll? Columbus Country Club is the breezy hideaway for golf aficionados and casual diners alike. Get back to enjoying life again with Columbus Country Club, open 7 days a week starting March 13th, serving food every day from 11 to 8. That's not the only exciting change at the Triple C. Check out their monthly meat raffles, check-in drawings, and home of the $1,000 hole-in-one contest. Memberships are available, columbuscountryclub.net.
Adventure comes unplugged during the Jeep Celebration event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed offering $3,000 off all in-stock Jeep Wrangler and Grand Cherokee 4xEs. Couple this with up to $7,500 in governmental tax credits, and there's never been a better time to join the electric vehicle revolution. Hey, let's not forget about our Ram truck buyers. Take $9,000 off brand new 2022 Bighorn Crew Cabs. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
The John Deere pregame show continues from Portage as Columbus gets ready to take on Lakeside Lutheran on Daily Dodge TV. My name is Wade Bates. Mike and Tim will be back in just a couple of minutes. But first, let's bring in Cardinals head coach Jeffrey Downing as his squad gets ready for Lakeside on an 8-game win streak. Coach, do you feel like your team is still on the rise heading into the sectional semifinal?
Yeah, we're really peaking at the right time. We're really blending, our group together and, kind of hitting our stride as we move into the deep into the postseason here. So really like how our team's playing. We're really playing together, and, every opportunity that we get on the court, I feel like we're just trying to get better each and every day, and that's continuing what we're doing even deep in the postseason here.
How about the two postseason games? You had 2 convincing victories. Just to talk about those 2 wins.
Yeah, so, first game we played Elmira, didn't know much about them. A good young team was coming into our place, and we just, wanted to really solidify who we were and get a good start with the postseason. And, we came out on top, obviously, and Saturday night we played a Lake Country Lutheran team that we were, had already seen once in the season, so we had some familiarity there. And, we just played really well that night. Shot the ball well, distributed it well, defended well, and even with a little foul trouble here and there, we were able to get a nice victory in our gym.
Do you like getting ready? You mentioned Elmira. You didn't know much about him. Do juices get flowing for you when you get maybe a new team that you have to watch some film on and scout a little bit and just learn a little about their team?
Yeah, it's that's the best thing about playing in the postseason. You're playing a lot of teams that you don't necessarily see often, and it just gives you a different look. It gives our kids a little bit of excitement, and we get to watch some film on some teams that we're not used to, and it's just exciting. When you're playing in the postseason, everything's changing, and we approach it as a new season, and for the most part, it's just who you play or when you play or where you play is just it's just fun.
Coach, a team that you are very familiar with, the Lakeside Lutheran, shared the league title with in the Capital Conference. You split during the regular season. Just what do you see in Lakeside? What makes them so good?
Yeah, so Lakeside is they got a really quality basketball team that's led by Levi Burkholz, and they're deep and they play really well together. They have some veterans there, just kind of like we do, and they bring a lot to the table. I mean, they can shoot it. They got some size. You talk about a Levi Burkholz kid that's nominated as a finalist for Mr. Basketball, and it's just fun to play that quality of basketball team. We got a lot of respect for them. It's a conference opponent. We know their game. We know who they are. But when you're in the postseason, you gotta bring your A game no matter who you play. So, it'll be a good matchup for us. We'll be tested, no doubt about it. And we plan on giving it a good run and give ourselves the best chance to win.
What are some of the keys to the game if you want to move on to the sectional final?
Yeah, keys for us are really just controlling the tempo of the game and playing our game. We have a good group of kids, and every game we play, we want to just kind of put our thumbprint on it. We want to be able to utilize our strengths and our the things that we do really well, and make sure we're giving ourselves the best opportunity playing team basketball, and just playing within the game. And at the end of the day, if we do those things, I like our chances, and I think that we can certainly continue this run in the postseason here.
That's Columbus High School boys basketball coach Jeffrey Downing on the John Deere pregame show. Mike Tronson and Tim Haldeman will be back in just a couple of minutes as Columbus and the Lakeside Lutheran getting ready for the Division III sectional semifinals from Portage on Daily Dodge TV.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue the John Deere pregame show inside Portage High School. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you as we get you set for this Division III sectional semifinal. The Columbus Cardinals and the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors, with the winner advancing to Saturday's sectional championship game. Lakeside Lutheran at 23-3 on the year. Columbus is 19-5. These two teams played twice during the regular season. Each team won on their home floor. Right now we're going to pause, but we'll keep it here as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. That is our national anthem here at Portage High School. Now the starting lineups. And first for the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors, coached by Todd Jans. And the Warriors will start at a guard, Alex Reinke, a 6'2" junior. At a guard / forward, Trey Lauber, 6'4" senior. At forward, Ethan Schutz, 6'5" senior. Levi Burkholtz, a 6'4" senior, and rounding out the starting five for the Warriors is Anders Learman, 6 feet 8 inches tall and a senior. Again, for the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors tonight, it is Alex Reinke, Trey Lauber, Ethan Schutz, Levi Burkholtz, and Anders Learman. Now the starters for Columbus. The Cardinals coached by Jeffrey Downing. And the guards are A.J. Utek, 6'2" senior, along with Nathan Cotter, 6'3" and a senior. The forwards are Jamison Sullivan, 6'5" senior. Nolan Stoffaker, 6'5" senior. And rounding out the starting five, Colin Selk, 6'5" senior. So again, for Columbus tonight, it is A.J. Utek, Nathan Cotter, Jamison Sullivan, Nolan Stoffaker, and Colin Selk. In the first half of play, Columbus is going to go right to left across your Daily Dodge TV screen. Lakeside Lutheran goes left to right. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by Columbus Country Club, American Packaging, John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. Well, when you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From basketball to hockey to wrestling and gymnastics, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. This place is packed. The joint is jumping, as they say. Tim Haldeman, This is going to be a doozy tonight.
Yeah, all we need is a couple of pep bands. Would be nice, wouldn't it?
I never complain when the band is here. Hey, I grew up, that was what I did in high school. I played in the pep band.
Well, Mike, that was not even a lead-in for you, to be very honest. But that would make it a whole lot better. But thanks anyway. It's called a segue in the business, right?
I
Thanks,
get that. Yes.
All right. Those folks at home may not understand what a segue is. We might need a segue to get home tonight.
Well, we might. So it's going to be A.J. Utek to jump at its center for Columbus, and Anders Learman will do the honors for Lakeside Lutheran. Here we go. There's the whistle. Ball's up in the air, tap controlled by the Warriors. This game is underway. Send us an email tonight, sports@dailydodge.com. We'll give you a shout-out during the broadcast, sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we'll give you your 10 seconds of fame tonight during the broadcast. We love interacting and hearing from all of you during our Daily Dodge TV broadcast. This is Learman near the top of the key and leaves it off now for Burkholz. Levi Burkholz, finalist for Mr. Basketball. Sends it to the right corner. 3 balls on the way in the corner. It is good for Ethan Schutz. And an early 3-0 lead for Lakeside Lutheran on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We are 40 seconds into the game.
Just took a little bit of penetration inside and a kick out and a nice shot. Nothing but net.
All right, now Columbus going to work offensively. Selk over to the right side for Utek. Back to Selk near the top of the silo. And we've got a whistle. What do we got?
That's on the Lakeside Lutheran.
Yep, foul. First of the game.
Hitting the cutter on the way going through. It will be interesting how they call the game. Columbus, of course, has the poundage, if you will, on the inside. There's
three ball. Utek misses
short
the three.
Staffiker with a rebound. He's stripped.
And it's stripped, yep, and they throw it ahead. And here's a layup, and in past the defense, Alex Reinke. 5-0 Lakeside with the early advantage, but again, it's early. We're a minute and 15 seconds in on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Sullivan over on the left side gives it to Cotter. Cotter now feeds Selk. Selk bounce pass into the right block. Kicked out of there by Sullivan. Back up top. Selk not going to take a shot. Columbus moving it around, and there's a pass almost intercepted. Utek, hesitation move. Left baseline drive, and his shot is off the rim. No. Offensive rebound. Selk, head and shoulder fake. Put back. No. But he got fouled. And the energy is palpable early here in this one with the Warriors on top 5-0. 16:22 to go in the first half. And here is Colin Selk at the charity stripe.
A real good sequence by Colin Selk. He had the opportunity, Mike, for a three-point shot at the top of the key, wide open. Guess what? He knew enough not to take that. That's not the team's shot. That's not his shot. But instead, they took the ball down low. He got himself a rebound, went up strong, got fouled, and he nailed the first one.
First free throw was good. Second is also good. And so the Cardinals are on the board. It is now a 5-2 lead for Lakeside Lutheran as we are a minute and 45 seconds into the game on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Burkholz and Learman playing catch. Now Burkholz in the corner, left side. Nice pass. Post feed. There's Learman, and that's just gorgeous.
That was
gorgeous post feed to Learman.
Staffiker just plain lost his man down low. Can't do that in a man-to-man. Just a play that just can't happen.
7-2. Lakeside Lutheran with the advantage after that gorgeous play there. The great helper from Burkholz and the bucket by Learman. There is a pass. I'm not sure where that one was intended for. Was it tipped out? Oh, wow. That is a break for Columbus because that should have been going the other way.
Yeah, I think you and I both agree on that. And now, they're just waiting for a tied shoe. But, yeah, that was a little could have gone the other way, I think. What do you think, Mike?
I think it could have, yes. Yeah. But, hey, I don't wear the black and white stripes, and tonight you're not wearing them.
No.
Sometimes you do. Anyways, we've got 15:33 to go.
All too often.
In the first half.
In the expression of some coaches.
Columbus with the rock right now, trailing by 5. Selk over on the right elbow. Going to take off into the lane, runs into a double team, and sends it over to Sullivan. Jamison Sullivan giving it to Cotter. Cotter to Selk. Selk. Pump fake. Looks left, looks right. One dribble. Now sends it over to Utek. What a fine season for A.J. Utek. He's a senior. He's playing like it all year. Bad pass into the block. It's tipped and stolen. And here comes Ethan Schutz sending it to Burkholz. Levi Burkholz trying to go off a screen into the lane. And look out, we've got contact as he got stripped, and there is going to be a foul called
Staffiker
on Columbus. Is it Stoffaker?
Yep.
Yes, Nolan Stoffaker picking up his first of the evening, first team foul of the night for Columbus. This is going to be Burkholz at the line where he's 76.5% on the season.
One thing you've already seen, and that is the fact that if Lakeside can push, they will push. And Columbus is going to have to be aware of that on missed shots.
First free throw good for Burkholz. Next one's on the way, in and out, no good, and Cotter leaps to get the rebound. Nathan Cotter, what a march to the state football title for him and the Columbus Cardinal football team last fall. He was the quarterback of the team. Here is a jumper up, and nice tough shot is in for Stoffaker.
He's got a real height advantage there in that matchup.
Stoffaker averages 8.6 a game, 40.6 from behind the arc, but that one was in close, and it was a tough shot with defenders nearby, but he got it to go. 8-4. Here's a three in the corner, too strong for Trey Lauber. I mentioned he likes to shoot the three. That one he didn't know his own strength. He overshot it, and the Columbus fans letting him hear about it a little bit. Cardinals down 4 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Selk for three, and that one is no good off the rim. Tipped off the glass, it's loose, and finally going to be grabbed by Schutz. Schutz throws it ahead on the left baseline. Lauber bounce pass to a cutting Burkholz, right back to Learman. Learman was being hassled, and the ball was tipped out to the top of the key. Now they work it to the elbow. Three ball is good for Trey Lauber. He shoots.
Got a little closer that time.
A lot of threes, yeah. He averages 11 points per ball game, and he knocks down the triple to make it 11-4. 7-point advantage for the Warriors on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We're now 4.5 minutes into the opening stanza. Glad you're with us tonight. Daily Dodge TV, Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman. Two great teams going at it. And Cotter, count the bucket and one.
That one could have gone either way
also. It could have gone either way, and Lauber are going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, that one was really close, and those are the kind of calls that you have to make. It was very difficult. He was a secondary defender, and that oftentimes makes the decision for the official right there. And that's the first time that Cotter has taken the ball to the hoop. And Mike, you and I both know he's not afraid of contact. That kid took some hits in the football
season.
Yes,
he did. So an and one opportunity for Nathan Cotter. He'll try and complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Missed it short. Rebound Burkholz. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. Send us an email tonight. We'd love to hear from you. The email box is open all night long. We know you're out there. I don't care if you're a Columbus fan or a Lakeside Lutheran fan.
Ooh.
Maybe you're a Tim Haldeman fan. There's a tip ball stolen. Right to Stoffaker.
By the way, Cotter gets the job of Burkholz all night long. There's Utah.
That was blocked. Yep, that was blocked down there by Reinke. And at the other side, here come the Warriors. Back to work. Schutz looking to Burkholz on the right elbow. UTEC is watching him closely. Columbus in man defense here. And here's a baseline drive, and it's kicked to the right corner. Burkholz takes it on a couple of hops. Sounds like he's playing shortstop when I say that. And now it is Cooper Milsna leaving it off for Schutz. Milsna had just checked in a little while ago. Also, Cameron Magritz had checked in. Long three on the way. That's no good for Burkholz, and Columbus has it as it was tipped by Sullivan to Cotter. 12 and counting left in the opening stanza. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's 11-6 in favor of Lakeside Lutheran. Columbus with possession, trying to cut into the deficit. UTEC, left side he works. One hands it up top. Stoffaker to Selk. Nice pass. Oh, it's intercepted at the last second. Back the other way, Burkholz behind the back dribble. Pulls up at the free throw line. Missed the shot. Cotter was there to get the rebound. Everything but the finish for Burkholz after he got the steal, took it all the way down, pulled up, and he just couldn't hit the shot.
Well, and you see Columbus, taking their time, getting the ball over the timeline. And there's UTEC had an opportunity in the corner with the drive.
Nice pass, weak side, head and shoulder fake. Cotter with the layup. What a great pass, and the head and shoulder fake. A little shake and bake there for Cotter. And he's got 4 points. It is now 11-8. one possession game. Warriors have the basketball. They lead by 3 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard as we approach the 11-minute mark and counting of the first half. Nice spin move. And
nice
a shot blocked out of bounds. That was Jamison Sullivan rejecting that one, but Lakeside's going to keep it. And now we have subs coming in for Columbus. Into the lineup is Peyton Powers, a fine 6'1" freshman. And let's see, checking in, we'll check in for Lakeside, I believe, as well. Yeah, we had Jay Yankee, 5'11" senior. Free throw line jumper. That is off the back rim, no good. Stoffaker rebounds the miss by Schutz. And Columbus with a chance to cut into the deficit, maybe even tie on a three-point play. 11-8. Lakeside with the lead. These two teams played twice during the regular season. We mentioned that. Each team winning once. I know that Lakeside Lutheran, their head coach Todd Jans told me before the game, he says, one thing we didn't have in the second meeting, which we lost to them, he said, we didn't have Anders Learman, our big guy. He wasn't available that night. He said, we're hoping that he makes a difference again tonight.
Well, thus far, Columbus has actually done a pretty good job on the boards.
Yeah, they have.
There's UTEC on the drive.
And they're going to, are they going to count it? Yes, and one.
That's another one right there.
Yes.
Yeah, could have gone both ways, but, once again, secondary defender, not very often is he going to be given the right, if you will. And, you got to give the refs a compliment. They're calling it the same, They called both of those plays were pretty much identical, Mike.
So here is UTEC at the line to try and complete the three-point play and tie the game. And it's off the rim, no. Offensive rebound. Cotter underneath the basket. Tough angle shot is no good. Burke holds the rebound and throws it ahead.
Should have thought better and taken that one out. He had two guys on him.
So it's 11-10. Columbus within one. Lakeside, though, has possession. 9:53 and counting left until intermission on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. A tight one, an entertaining game thus far. Those of you that couldn't make it here to Portage, we're so glad you're with us tonight on Daily Dodge TV. Jumper above the free throw line. It is good. How about that one, Cooper Milsna?
Timeout, 30 seconds.
A 30-second timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. A 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. I mentioned that the winner of this game moves on to Saturday's sectional championship game and will take on either Edgewood or Beloit Turner in that game on Saturday for the right to go to next weekend's state tournament. Now, the sectional championship game is scheduled to be, right now it's scheduled at Edgewood, but if Edgewood wins tonight in their semifinal game, the game will not be played at Edgewood because the rules say you cannot host a sectional final. It has to be a neutral site. So that means if Edgewood wins their game tonight, the winner of this game would then meet Edgewood at a neutral site, yet to be determined. We'll probably find out about that tomorrow. But you know what? We got a long way to go on this one, so let's not worry about Saturday because we're not even halfway through Thursday. All right. This is Cotter getting it in to Peyton Powers. Powers, 5.8 points a game in his freshman season. Played some significant minutes this year. UTEC off a screen. Lost the handle on it, got stripped. And here comes a layup, and it's good for Reinke. Reinke takes it all the way after the steal, and it's 15-10. So the Lakeside lead is up to 5 now on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 9 minutes exactly left to go in the opening half. This is Powers, trapped on the baseline, gets rid of it. They go into the right block. UTEC, nice weak side dish. Stoffaker's there on the weak side. He puts it up and in. Nolan Stoffaker with 4 points.
UTEC's done a nice job of delivering the basketball when he's had the opportunity to penetrate. But thus far, give credit to Lakeside in taking away his three-point shots from the outside.
15-12, Lakeside by 3. Here's a 3 on the way. Rainbow 3, and it's no good. Stoffaker rebounds the miss.
That was strong.
Boy,
right
Yankee
there.
put some air under that one. It looked like the St. Louis Arch. And it came down no good. Cotter with it at the other side. Giving it now to Sullivan. Jamison sends it to Stoffaker. Stoffaker.
Ooh.
Almost stolen. That pass was nearly picked off by Reinke, but Columbus keeps it. Cotter has it. Guarded by Burkholz.
A lot of sink right now for Columbus here.
Powers out right of the circle.
Oh,
and he's
wow.
stripped. Holy cow, by Martin
Contact
Magritz.
there.
And now it is Milsna giving it to Reinke. They go around the horn. Over on the left side. Magritz again has it. Cameron Magritz giving it to Milsna. And now up top on the left is Reinke. You got Josh Powers out there right now for Lakeside. He had checked in. There's a shot off the rim, no good, and the rebound for Columbus. Seven, 12 and counting left in the opening stanza. Cotter, right side, being hassled. Defender fell down, and then he tried to get it to the left corner. And actually, he did somehow get it to Powers. He's open for three in the left corner. Off the rim, no. Offensive board, Stoffaker. Up to Powers. That pass almost stripped. Now here is Sullivan for three, and he misses it from the left corner. And that defensive board for Burkholz.
Reminds me of the Badgers.
Holy cow. Burkholz.
Wide open threes.
Almost 7 rebounds a game for him this season. He's in the right block, sends it up on the left side. Deep three it is. Off the rim, no good for Milsna. And Cotter brings it down. 6:25 and counting left in the first half. 15-12, low scoring, tight game. Two teams that know each other very well. Two teams that really want to go to the sectional final on Saturday.
UTEC had an opportunity to penetrate that time and decided to pass again. Just not looking for a shot at the moment.
Sullivan is fouled over on the far side by Josh Powers.
Either team in the
6'6"
bonus
junior.
here. That's the second team foul on, that's the fifth team foul on Lakeside, and Columbus with but one so far.
Hey, my mom just checked in from Minnesota. She's tuned into the broadcast tonight. She says, say hi to Tim.
Is it snowing up there, Mom?
Probably is.
Probably not.
Probably is.
I think it's less the further you go north.
We're
isn't
still
it?
waiting for our first email, by the way. sports@dailydodge.com. My mom texted me, so that doesn't count. sports@dailydodge.com. I'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Don't be bashful. We know you're out there. A lot of you probably, couldn't make it because of the early start tonight, or maybe didn't want to drive in the snow. We understand that. There's a floater up and in, UTEC. He's got 4. 15-14, 1-point game. Lakeside Lutheran with the lead and the rock. Here come the Warriors. Reinke over on the left side for Lauber. Trey Lauber feeds Schutz. Now Learman leaving it off again for Schutz. Schutz baseline jumper. Puts
Nice.
some air under that one.
Well, he really used Learman well as a screener.
Yes, he did.
And he worked off of it beautifully. That was just a very nice conceived play. About
17-14.
12, 13-foot jumper from the left baseline.
One possession game. Columbus trailing by 3. 5 minutes and change left to go until halftime. Cotter's on the left baseline. Cotter falling down, and he called for a travel. He was trying to, he was trying to spin towards the basket, and there was traffic there, and it forced him into a travel, and so it'll be Lakeside Lutheran ball. We have both student sections down below us. The Columbus student section is down below us and to our right. The Lakeside Lutheran student section is down below us and to our left. And those of you watching the video stream tonight can see all the parents on the other side keeping an eye on their children. All the parents are on one side and most of the students on this side. We have a nice vantage point up here. We're in the wrestling room on the second floor of Portage High School. It's not really a press box, but it's kind of like one. You've got a couple of windows here, and we can look out over the court. And
better than most.
It's very good.
High school arena of ours.
I like coming here. I've always liked coming to Portage. They treat us well here. There's a steal. Back the other way, UTEC. One-on-one. Sidesteps the defender, reverses, and he scores.
The Euro step.
Oh, the Euro step indeed, and it's
alive and kicking in Portage.
As Columbus climbs back within 1 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 4.5 to play until the buzzer. Rapidly approaching halftime. Burkholz over to Lauber.
Oh, wow, you can't do that.
And that's going to be a foul on
That was
Cotter.
a senior mistake by Cotter right there. He was 27 feet from the basket, and he just got way too physical, reaching for the basketball.
By the way, Mom says it is snowing.
Okay.
It is snowing up there. It's been all snowing all day, she says. So.
Well, it started here at 4:45. Inside, that's a good foul right there. Good foul as Burkholz had the on the cut on the weak side, got himself, he was going to lay one in, and UTEC made good on the foul and made sure that he didn't get off the shot. Yeah, it looks a little rough, but guess what? You know, the biggest fallacy in all of basketball is it's a non-contact sport.
I beg to differ. And the first free throw is going to go for
he willed that one in.
Levi Burkholz. Well, I tell you what, Burkholz only has 2 free throws to this point, so Columbus has done a nice job on him. 18-16. 2-point lead for the Warriors. Second one, yes, Burkholz.
You know,
makes
the fact that he's going to the Citadel, Mike, just says a whole lot more than his basketball ability.
Boy, it really does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely it does.
They don't give those away just for the sake of giving them away.
Pass
There's
underneath
UTEC
in past the defense and lays it up and in. Aaron Utek's heating up. He's got 8 points now, 19-18. So the Warriors' lead is at 1 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Burkholz to the free throw line, elevates, puts it up high off the back rim. No, won't go. And Nolan Stoffaker clearing the glass.
Columbus is just cleaning the defensive boards.
They really are.
There's just nobody there in a white shirt.
They've got a chance to take the lead here. Lakeside's had the lead pretty much the whole first half. Columbus with a chance now with some points on this possession to vault in front. UTEC through traffic. Selk has it. Giving it to Stoffaker. There's Cotter. Cotter on the right elbow. Burkholz guarding him. UTEC, step back 3. Got it!
Oh, but look out,
Oh,
Lakeside.
my goodness.
That young man gets a hot hand.
21-19, Cardinals lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 3:08 and counting left in the first half. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Tim. That's their first lead of the night.
That is correct. And he had a hand in his face.
Here is a fall away just inside the free throw line. It won't go for
Once
Reinke.
again,
Columbus has it.
Nobody to
It's
get
one
a
and
rebound.
done. One and
Nobody
done.
to get a rebound.
Just about every time down the floor. Columbus is, as you mentioned, they're doing a great job on the defensive boards. Selk ran into traffic.
There he is.
Pass. Ooh, Burkholz at the last second
back-checking.
denied the backdoor pass to a cutting UTEC. He had made that nice back cut there, and he would have gone in for an easy layup. Burkholz still
Just
defended it well.
Barely got a fingertip on that one. I think a bounce pass would have worked just a whole lot better.
Columbus inbounding.
There it
There
is.
is
Sullivan.
a shot. So he missed it, but is
missed
there a
the
foul?
bunny.
Yeah, got a
Oh,
foul
wow.
called here.
Ooh, the Lakeside fans are not too thrilled with that one.
No, they're not.
Nope.
So Jamo Sullivan, the 6'5 senior, goes to the free throw line. Pretty good at the free throw line, 73.7% on the year. Averages around 7-8 points a game. And right as I compliment him, that's the curse of the broadcaster, because the first free throw is no good off the rim. One more for Mr. Sullivan. And the second one is good.
Hey, you think Pat Sullivan's listening tonight?
I don't know. It's
Our
a
old
good
buddy.
question. 22-19.
He's probably got his feet up in the living room up in Fall River.
Cards by 3 over the Warriors. Burkholz bustling in right side off the glass. That's a tough shot.
Well,
there
he
was
had
a defender all over.
He had a 6'5", 290-pounder right in his grill.
It didn't matter. 22-21. So the Cardinal lead is at 1. 2:13 to go first half. This is Cotter.
Ooh, they had UTEC. They
Left
just didn't
of the
get him
circle.
the ball.
Give it to Selk, back
There
to
he
Cotter.
is again, matched up down low.
Nathan Cotter inside the free throw line, sends it out to Stoffaker. Feeds Selk in three-point land. He's guarded there by Learman.
Boy, they're letting them joust down low, boys.
Yes,
I want to
they
tell
are.
you. The survival of the fittest.
Selk giving it now to Sullivan. Back to Selk and over to Cotter along the right sideline. A minute 39 and counting left in the first half. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman at Portage High School. Justin Wilski is here. He's our videographer and engineer. Kyra is here helping him out. Deep three for Jamo. Bullseye! Jamison Sullivan from downtown Portage. And it's 25-21 Columbus with a minute 15 and counting left in the first half. Learman. A pair of 44s going at it. Learman and Selk. He leaves it off for Schutz to a cutting Burkholz. Right baseline. He's in for a layup. Levi Burkholz starting to heat up a little bit. He now has 7 points.
Nice assist by Learman on the backdoor cut.
25-23. Cardinals by 2 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 47 seconds left until they head to the locker room. If you're Columbus, 40 seconds left. You're up 2. Do you just hold for the last shot?
Yep.
I think you do.
Yep, they will.
I think you do.
35 seconds left.
Here's Nathan Cotter. He's up high on the right, coming to the near side. Up near the center circle. Now he takes off and past the defense.
Got
missed the shot over the rim. Offensive board, Stoffaker in the putback.
Yeah, he got one right in the schnozola.
Stoffaker,
no call.
Stoffaker down 6 points.
But Stoffaker with a putback.
14 seconds left in the half. 27-23 Columbus. Lakeside led most of the half, but right now it's Columbus in front. 6 seconds. This is a 3 from the right elbow. Too strong. Rebound UTEC. 1 second. Is he going to get a shot off? He will, and
just
it is
barely
no
off.
good at the horn. That's the end of the first half of play here at Portage High School with the score on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Columbus 27, Lakeside Lutheran 23. Stay with us. Our halftime report comes up right after this break on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Halftime here at Portage High School in this Division III sectional semifinal. At the break on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's Columbus 27, Lakeside Lutheran 23. Let's run down the first half scoring for Columbus. They were led by Aaron Utek. In fact, he leads all scorers in the game with 11 points, including 1 from downtown. Nolan Stoffaker with 6 for the Cardinals. Jamison Sullivan good for 4, including 1 from behind the arc. 4 points for Nathan Cotter, and Colin Selk chipped in a couple of free throws. He's got 2 at the half. Meanwhile, on the Lakeside Lutheran side of the ledger, it was Levi Burkholtz with 7 to lead the Warriors. 5 points for Ethan Schutz. 3 points for Trey Lauber. He knocked down a 3 early on. Alex Reinke had 4, 2 points each for Cooper Milsna and Anders Learman. As I mentioned, Lakeside Lutheran led most of the first half, but Columbus takes the lead late, and they've got a 4-point advantage at the break. Let's do this. Let's take another timeout. Back after this timeout for more on Daily Dodge TV.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Adventure comes unplugged during the Jeep Celebration event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed offering $3,000 off all in-stock Jeep Wrangler and Grand Cherokee 4xEs. Couple this with up to $7,500 in governmental tax credits, and there's never been a better time to join the electric vehicle revolution. Hey, let's not forget about our Ram truck buyers. Take $9,000 off brand new 2022 Bighorn Crew Cabs. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
What's in your kid's lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip? With bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Shop the Pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli meats and cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Swing ahead of the competition or just take your clubs out for a stroll? Columbus Country Club is the breezy hideaway for golf aficionados and casual diners alike. Get back to enjoying life again with Columbus Country Club, open 7 days a week starting March 13th. Serving food every day from 11 to 8. That's not the only exciting change at the Triple C. Check out their monthly meat raffles, check-in drawings, and home of the $1,000 hole-in-one contest. Memberships are available, columbuscountryclub.net.
American Packaging creates packaging for some of the most iconic brands in the world, and they want you on their team. Matt has been with the company for nearly 30 years.
I'm a press team lead. I've been at American Packaging 28 years. The pay and the benefits at American Packaging are great. Good vacation. At American Packaging, we have a great bonus program. You get 4% every quarter. If we make the budget, everybody does their part, we'll make the budget.
Learn more about joining the American Packaging team in Columbus and DeForest by checking out the careers page at AmericanPackaging.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Well, a great opportunity exists for people who enjoyed sports as participants and would like to give back to the game that means so much to them. Becoming a high school game official gives you the opportunity to get involved, to get in shape, and help teach the game to young people. Signing up is easy. To become a WIAA licensed official, go online at wiaawi.org and apply to become a WIAA licensed official. A message from Daily Dodge TV and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman getting you ready for the start of the second half. Lakeside, Lutheran, and Columbus, a D3 sectional semifinal. It's Columbus 27, Lakeside Lutheran 23 as we start the second half. Columbus going to inbound to start the second stanza. We're having email difficulties tonight, folks. Our signal here at Portage is not helping us out. So, unfortunately, if you send us an email, I'm not ignoring you. They're not loading. They're not loading into our email box, so I apologize. But if they do start to come through later on, we'll get to a few of them. Anyways, here we go. 18 more minutes, a trip to Saturday's sectional championship at stake. Columbus working it around the horn. Jamison Sullivan giving it to Stoffaker. Nolan Stoffaker feeds Colin Selk. Bounce pass to Utek in the block. He's double teamed immediately. Out to Selk, up to Cotter. Head and shoulder fake, and now they go to Sullivan. Stoffaker right back up to Cotter. Now to the left corner. Cotter has it again. Into the lane, ran into traffic, out to Selk. He'll try a three. Bullseye! Ooh. That is Colin Selk, the big boy, hits the three ball. He shoots 33% from behind the arc, and it's 30-23 Cardinals.
Selk's made one from three. Jamison's made one from three. And when you have a 6'5", there's a nice move down low.
And Learman missed the shot over the rim. Stoffaker the rebound.
Yeah, when those guys can light it up from three, Lakeside's got a major problem. And Utek does a real nice job posting up down low as well.
And speaking of Utek, there he is on the near wing. 1 minute and 20 seconds gone, second half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 7-point lead for Columbus. This is the largest lead of the game for either side. And here's Utek. Utek near the right block. Up to Selk, cross court. Cotter, pump fake, over to Sullivan for three. He missed that one short. And there is a defensive rebound for Reinke. Now Schutz. Jumper missed it short. Learman, the offensive board and the putback. Anders Learman.
Well, a bit of a lucky break, if you will, for Lakeside. That first shot from about 12 feet from the right baseline. Didn't even draw iron. Learman heads up, was able to see that it was going to be short, and got the easy one.
Rebounding was a big key for Columbus in the first half.
Oh,
See how it goes in the second. Nice spin move, and missing the layup was Jamison Sullivan, but he's going to go to the line.
Yeah, Burkholt's very lucky that he got away with a 2-shot foul instead of a and one on that one, because Sullivan, sometimes strength has a way of, in the way that the game is played in this day and age, is the first free throw falls off the front of the iron, and JMO not real thrilled about that, understandably, and we got a substitution there for Lakeside. We'll see if JMO can get the back end of the 2-shot foul.
Columbus, for those of you watching, in the red jerseys and shorts, the white numbers and trim. Second free throw, no good. Lakeside in their white jerseys and shorts, the blue numbers and trim. And here come the Warriors and Burkholtz. And that one is knocked out of his hands, and it was fouled. They're going to call a foul here on the Cardinals. Going to go on Stoffaker. His second team fouls are even at one apiece.
Stoffaker made a defensive error right there, in the fact that he was out there in no man's land, and he was on an island. He's isolated, and you can't shuffle. When you got your man going to his strong side, you can't shuffle, because you're going to lose it. You're going to lose that win. You're going to lose that race. You got to cross over and you got to run.
Burkholtz hit the first free throw, and he buries the second. Levi Burkholtz up to 9 points, and it's back to a 3-point game on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 2.5 minutes gone by. Second stanza, 30-27. Columbus leading Lakeside Lutheran. This is UTEC playing that on a hop. Off a screen, he goes to the left corner. Trying to get away from the defender underneath the basket and scampers to the near side. Now Stoffaker up top. Round the horn again. There's Cotter. Cotter worked on by Learman. He gets by Learman. Learman tried to block it from behind, but Cotter scores anyways. Nathan Cotter up to 6 points.
Cotter just amazes you with his strength, Mike, for a kid that's, a bit stringy, if you will. He just doesn't look strong, but boy, I'll tell you, he can hold his own against anybody out there.
And nice left baseline move. And a ball tipped out of bounds by Columbus as Milsna and Burkholtz were playing catch down low on the left side. 14:50 to go in the ball game. Milsna takes the inbounds feed, sidearms it over to Schutz. Now Lauber giving it to Reinke. Schutz up to Burkholtz. Burkholtz inside the bubble, goes to baseline, spins high off the glass. Levi Burkholtz.
That showed me something right there.
Boy, it does, and it's 32-29. The Cardinal lead is at 3 now on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Selk out to Cotter. Towards the basket. Defender fell down. Oh, that's an offensive foul on Cotter. Burkholtz took the charge, and they're going to call it on Cotter. And so it's Warriors basketball.
Columbus fans have their turn to argue just a bit and show their displeasure.
Now the Warriors now with a chance to cut the deficit to 1 or tie the game with a 3-point play. Burkholtz giving it to Schutz into the lane, puts it up, one-handed scores. Ethan Schutz.
Schutz is not shy.
No,
he's going to take it to the hole.
32-31, just like that, down to a 1-point game. Cardinals with a 1-point lead on the rock. UTEC to Cotter. Well, so far this game as advertised with these two teams. They're battling tooth and nail to get to that sectional final on Saturday. Cotter past the defense, missed the shot, trying to get his rebound.
Killed.
What do we got?
Yeah.
Foul on
should be
Lauber,
a
I believe.
2-shot foul for Columbus. No, they called it not shooting. There's a putback try by Cotter on the offensive rebound, and they gave it to him on the baseline. UTEC into the hole.
And he missed the shot off the rim. Got his own rebound. And a reload for the Cardinals. Left block, there's Stoffaker. Nice pass to Sullivan, and J-Mo Sullivan on the weak side puts it up and in.
Well, what was so good about that play right there is we got a timeout No, we got an official's timeout called on the floor. I think we got some blood.
We got some blood, I believe. Yep.
That young man got one in the nose. But that last play, Jamison got the ball on the weak side, and the best part of the whole thing, Mike, is he got the basketball and didn't get excited. He just took his time and made a move with the basketball and made the defender make his move first, and then he just calmly laid it in. You know, you get in a hurry, and that's what people do when they don't have any experience whatsoever. They get all excited immediately, and you just can't do that.
All right, we have a timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by the Columbus Country Club, American Packaging, John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. It is 34-31 Columbus with 13-17 left in the second half.
I don't know if you heard that score, Mike, but Edgewood beat Beloit Turner 76-62. So the victor here this evening will face Edgewood in the sectional final
at a site to be determined because, again, Edgewood can't host now that they're playing in the game. So I'll be anxious to see where they move that game to.
Sun Prairie.
Think so?
Well, it's right in between.
But what if they're already hosting Saturday? They might be hosting
That's
Saturday.
That's a possibility.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, you got two of them to choose
Well,
from.
yeah, that's true, but both could be hosting. I mean, both schools are hosting tonight. I know that. Anyways, back to live action. This is Burkholz. One hands it out to Lauber. Back to Levi, and Burkholz feeds Schutz near the center circle. We're on the left wing side. There's Jay Yonke. One hands it out to Lauber. Back to Schutz. One possession game. Warriors down 3. John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Under 13 minutes left in the ball game. Pass tipped by Cotter. Save, though, by Reinke. Out to Lauber for 3 in the left wing. It's off the rim. No, and Cotter there to get the defensive rebound.
Once again, Mike, Columbus, I've said it how many times. They're just cleaning house on the glass. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, we don't have the rebounding stats in front of us, but Columbus, I would think, with a decided edge on the boards tonight. Utek out to Jamo. Sullivan guarded by Lauber. Moves it off for Utek again. AJ finding Cotter. Clock running with exactly 12 minutes left, second half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Columbus by 3. Stoffaker for a 3. It's off the rim. No. Cotter put back.
No.
No.
A foul.
And there is a foul. And Cotter.
Yep.
He went up for the rebound. He never came down with it. He just tried to tip it up.
Right.
And
but
he got fouled.
But it's a two-shot foul.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It was a putback try. He had inside position, and that's not easy to do when your teammate takes a 3.
And the first free throw is good for Cotter. Well, oh my goodness. A whole mess of emails just came into my email box. We've been waiting for the email box to load all night long, and they just did. So those of you that have sent us emails all night, I apologize. The second free throw is good. I'll see if I can get to a bunch of them here in the second half. But we've been having signal problems with our email box, and a bunch of them are now here. So I'll get to as many of them as I can. Well, our good friend Jared Fox is checking in.
Surprise.
Now I clicked on the email, but now it's not loading the actual body of the email.
Oh, boy.
So, well, maybe I spoke too soon, folks. Anyways, stay with us. Here is Lauber for 3. In and out, no good.
That was a bit forced right
there. The rebound.
That was a bit forced. And a 5-point lead here. By no means is this dangerous time by any stretch, but you don't want to get it up to double figures.
Well, maybe I should just read the names on the emails, because since I can't read the bodies of the email, I can just tell you who checked in. But, again, this has been a good one.
Colin Selk just took one right in the schnoz.
36-31 Columbus, leading by 5. on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We're rapidly approaching the 11-minute mark and counting of the second half.
Colin Selk should feel right at home, having just taken one in the nose.
They're also tending to the Lakeside injured player. Three ball, Cotter!
I think every player on the floor for Columbus has had a three. I don't think Powers has had one.
And a timeout. Timeout Lakeside brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute. 1 minute break, Daily Dodge TV.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Alrighty, back to live action. 10:51 to go in the ball game. Off the timeout, Lakeside Lutheran inbounding, and Burkholz for three. It is off the rim. No. Stoffaker, the box out and rebound. And Columbus has it. Cardinals leading 39-31 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Cardinals trailed most of the first half. There's a strip. Stoffaker got stripped 1-on-2 the other way. Shuts left side, and the shot is up and off the glass for Magritz. Cameron Magritz scores. And this is Cotter. You know what? I have 242s on my roster. I just realized that. I have 242s on the Lakeside roster. One is Cameron Magritz. The other is Josh Powers. So I guess I'm not sure. Who is it? Is it
I don't know
is
either.
it Powers or is it Magritz? Magritz is 6'2". Powers is 6'6".
I think it's Powers then.
It might be Powers because
yeah.
He's tall. He's pretty tall. So I apologize.
Oh,
I
my
think I've been
goodness
saying Magritz
gracious.
all night long. 9:48 and counting left in the game. 39-33. Sullivan giving it to Cotter up high on the right. Burkholz watching him. And Cotter got tangled up in the defender's feet. And let's see who they get here. Yeah, they're going to get
foul.
42.
Common foul.
Yeah, and so that is Josh Powers. So we apologize. We have 242s on the roster. And so I've been saying Magritz all night long. It's actually Powers. Powers picked up the foul, by the way. 4th foul of the half on Lakeside, his 2nd personal. 9:25 and counting left in this one. 39-33 Cardinals with the rock and a 6-point lead. John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And
Timeout, Columbus.
Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
Adventure comes unplugged during the Jeep Celebration event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed offering $3,000 off all in-stock Jeep Wrangler and Grand Cherokee 4xEs. Couple this with up to $7,500 in governmental tax credits, and there's never been a better time to join the electric vehicle revolution. Hey, let's not forget about our Ram truck buyers. Take $9,000 off brand new 2022 Bighorn Crew Cabs. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
$9:13 to go, second half of this Division III sectional semifinal on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 39-33, Columbus leads Lakeside Lutheran. Cardinals inbounding after the timeout, trying to add to their lead. And this is Cotter crossing the timeline.
Zone 1-3-1 trap.
Yep, 1-3-1 here, you got it. Right side, UTEC going to go baseline.
Stripped away from
stripped
behind.
away, yeah, absolutely. And here come the Warriors with Burkholz leading it ahead. Burkholz spinning up to Lauber. Now Reinke back to Burkholz. He's into the lane to the free throw line. There's Powers. Powers giving it back to Burkholz. Burkholz spinning. Down low he goes. Past the defender and he scores. Stoffaker trying to stop him, but Burkholz would not be denied. He's up to 13 points, 39-35. Warriors within 4 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 8.5 minutes to play in the game.
4-0 run by the Warriors here to cut it to 4.
UTEC. Stoffaker and UTEC playing catch on the right side, right in front of the Columbus bench.
Now, at this moment, we got a timeout.
Oh,
On the
turnover.
sideline.
They're saying Stoffaker stepped on the sideline, and that is a big break.
That's an
for
unforced
Lakeside.
error.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there wasn't even defensive pressure at that point.
Again, folks, we apologize. A lot of you have sent us emails tonight. They finally loaded after about 45 minutes, but they're in the inbox, but then I can't read the body of the email because our signal here tonight is having some issues. I think the snowstorm might have something to do with that. So we apologize because we love interacting with you, but unfortunately tonight we're going to have to forego those. But I really appreciate all of you that took the time to email the broadcast booth. My brother-in-law, Bruce, he texted me because he knows my phone number, and he's tuned in tonight.
Yep,
Offensive
that's a
foul.
charge.
So it's going to
Guess
go back
who?
to
Nathan Cotter.
Yep, it's going to go back to the Warriors, or to the Cardinals, I should say. Hey, Tim, you and I had a special moment before the start
Yes,
of the
we
broadcast tonight. We were reunited with a Columbus alum, and I say that's a reunion about maybe 20-some-odd years in the making.
I think she said 21.
21, 22,
that would make
something
her
like
a
that,
graduate
yeah.
of 2001. We're talking about she's Karen Krakow now. We know her best as Karen Brisky and her family. We hope that Ken and family are listening down south of Beaver Dam on the farm, and wish them the best as well.
Yeah, well, Tim and I broadcast Karen when she played basketball at Columbus High School over 20 years ago. She played, of course, for the legendary Jeff Schweitzer. And there's a turnover. Here comes Lauber, 1-on-2. He's going to have to let traffic catch up.
Ooh.
Back up to the top of the key. Out to Schutz for 3. Off the rim, no. And that rebound for
Good
Sullivan.
gracious.
And Sullivan being hassled.
Oh, my
knocked out of his hands,
heavens.
but Cotter was there to grab it. My goodness. And look out as a blocking foul is called on Burkholz as Cotter was trying to skip by him. And they get Burkholz for contact. 6:55 remaining in this one. Don't leave your device because this one going to go right down to the wire. 39-35. Cardinals lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We already know that Edgewood has beaten Turner tonight, so the winner of this game going to face Edgewood in Saturday's sectional championship game. And that'll be a doozy as well, whoever it is. This is Nathan Cotter.
Columbus has not figured out this zone yet.
No, they haven't.
They got to get a guy at the free throw line. They got to use him.
Cotter through a double team. Left side, free ball, Sullivan. No good. And that rebound is pulled down by Yankee. Here comes Burkholz up the right wing side. Giving it to Schutz with 6:21 and counting left in this one. Burkholz coming from the far side. Nice pass down low underneath. Yankee bobbled it. Couldn't get a shot if he was underneath the basket. Now Schutz takes the pass, sends it up top. Lauber Over to Reinke and back to Burkholz, right in front of his
almost,
own bench.
It's almost too deliberate right now, Mike. My own personal observation, these guys got to look to go to the hole here. There's
Lauber trying to go to the hole high up the glass.
Well, they called it off.
They waved off the basket.
Wow, that's a break for Columbus
That
right
is.
there.
So no basket. They wave it off. Stoffaker picked up his third, team's third. 5:55 left in the game. John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard says 39-35 Columbus. And Burkholz, high off the glass, he scores. Levi Burkholz. He's got 15 points. We've got a 2-point game, 39-37. I believe this is a 6-0 run here for Lakeside. They were down 39-31. Now it's a 2-point game. 5.5 to go. Cotter up top of the key, double team. Over to Utek. He'll try a deep three. No good, it's short. Rebound, shuts. Bounce pass ahead. Reinke gets it, banks it home, and we're tied. Reinke ties the game. Timeout Columbus. 5:17 remaining. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
5:17 remaining in this ball game. We are tied on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard at 39 apiece. Columbus and Lakeside Lutheran. Fans are making noise. They're getting on their feet. Columbus ball after the timeout. The winner to play Edgewood in Saturday's sectional final. Here we go down the stretch. And this is UTEC. Momentum right now on the side of Lakeside Lutheran, but UTEC has it. UTEC circling the wagons, goes to the left side. And now back up top of the key, bounce pass to Cotter on the right wing. Post feed, there's Jamo. Sullivan kicks it out to Cotter again, back to Jamo. Long cross court, up high on the left. UTEC feeds Cotter, back to Sullivan.
Watch for Stoffaker on the weak side here, Mike. There it is, there it is.
Back door!
Oh, that was
there's
Jamo.
Sullivan. Jamison Sullivan was on the back door. They found him. 41-39 Columbus. 4:24 left in the game. Schutz trying to settle the troops down just a little bit. Gives it to Lauber. Trey Lauber. Bounce pass to Burkholz on the cut, and he got fouled. That's a great cut and a great pass to find him. And so Burkholz earns an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line with 4:15 remaining and a chance for him to tie the game.
Columbus will be shooting a 1-and-1 on the next Warrior foul, and Columbus, as Mike said, that's their fourth team foul, so a couple to give.
Burkholz, first of two. Good. Levi Burkholz. He's got 9 points in the half, 16 in the game. And this free throw to tie it up again. Missed it, but an offensive board for Lauber. It's a reload for the Warriors, who trail by one, 41-40, with exactly 4:05 left.
Sometimes you get lucky in that it's missed so badly that it comes out so far, and the second man on the block was able to get it. There's a steal.
Oh, yeah.
That was
I'm not
just
sure what that was all
ill-informed pass there.
Yep, I'm not sure who he was intended that pass for, and he's mad at himself. But anyways, Columbus has it up one. 3:45 and counting left in this Heartstopper. Who's going to play Edgewood on Saturday? We don't know as of yet. Cotter, double team. Lob pass taken by Selk. Now to Stoffaker. There is Cotter.
Stoffaker had a good matchup down low. Didn't take advantage of it.
Nathan Cotter to Selk. Right back up to Stoffaker. Guarded there by Reinke. Here's Utek. Draw some attention on the right side. 3 minutes and change left to go. 41-40, Columbus with possession and a 1-point lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Selk above the charity stripe. Triple team. Right side pass, Utek. He ran into traffic on the baseline. Sidesteps the defender. Shot in and out. No. Offensive board. Cotter. No, but
Cotter
a foul.
got fouled.
He's fouled on the putback. Nathan Cotter with an offensive board, and he will go to the line to shoot.
You know, a lot of people are going to take a look at that and say that Cotter didn't have position. You're right. He didn't. He was second man, all right? The Lakeside guy was inside of him, but, hey, he went over the top of him. There's no doubt about it. He went over him, got the rebound as he makes the first of two.
Yeah, this is 2 shots.
That's just a really, really good no call. I'm going to give kudos to these guys that are out there in black and white tonight, working their tails off to do things right.
42-40. Second free throw. Good. 43-40. 1 possession game. Columbus in front. 2:41 and counting left in the game on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Burkholz to the free throw line. Out to Lauber for 3 in a tie game. No good off the rim. Selk the rebound.
A little hurried there, Mike, compared to a lot of the possessions we've had of late.
Coach Jeffrey Downing pacing the sidelines.
In his
front
first
of the
year, by
Columbus
the way.
bench in his first
Yes.
year. Todd Jans watching from the Lakeside bench in his, I believe
They
this is
called
Todd's
a
4th
foul
year.
on Lakeside.
Yeah, they did.
Ooh, that one, it could have just been an out of bounds there, but hey, it's going to send Cotter back to the line where he just downed 2 out of 2 just seconds ago. Timeout.
Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler
30,
Dodge Jeep
30.
Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 30 seconds, Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Here we go. We have 2:12 remaining in the game. Cotter's going to the line. Right now, Columbus 43, Lakeside Lutheran 40.
Just got a text from my good referee buddy Mike Bouse, who's listening, and we got a 1-on-1 for who he misses
And he
the
misses
first.
it. Yeah, that's a big
Huge.
miss. Big miss. Here comes Lakeside, still 1 possession game. Burkholz, Reinke, now to the left corner for Lauber. Let's see what they do here. This is Reinke at the free throw line, out to Schutz. Now Reinke guarded by Selk. Minute 50 and counting left.
Remember, Columbus has 2 fouls to give.
Lakeside being a little more patient on this possession. Burkholz between the rings.
They got
Dances high right
Utek
side.
on Burkholz.
And a
Lob.
pass. Learman there, and
Common foul.
Yep.
And Lakeside will get it just to the right of their own basket. Nope, to the left, pardon me.
Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman at Portage High School. My wife texted me, and I actually got the text. She said it's already snowing pretty good, so it's going to be a long drive home. Burkholz for 3, ties the game! Burkholz ties it with 1:26 left on a 3-ball.
Timeout.
Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV.
Adventure comes unplugged during the Jeep Celebration event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed offering $3,000 off all in-stock Jeep Wrangler and Grand Cherokee 4xEs. Couple this with up to $7,500 in governmental tax credits, and there's never been a better time to join the electric vehicle revolution. Hey, let's not forget about our Ram truck buyers. Take $9,000 off brand new 2022 Bighorn Crew Cabs. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
For every
Where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
It'll take a longer period of time, but it's life.
Minute 26 remaining.
Oh my goodness, Tim Shaw.
We are tied at 43 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard in a D3 sectional semifinal. Columbus has possession out of the timeout. Burkholz just tied the game before the timeout with a three-point shot from the right side. We are dead even with a minute and change left to go. Yeah. These two teams, what else would you expect from these two really, really good teams, loaded with talent? Their third meeting of the year. This rubber match is to go to the sectional championship. Cotter, left baseline, double team down there, and he threw it away. Pass intercepted by Reinke. 56 seconds left. It's Lakeside ball. We're tied at 43. Let's see what the Warriors draw up here. Timeout first. Todd Jans calls timeout, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We are back in, is this 30? What is it, guys?
It's full.
Oh, full timeout. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Lakeside inbounding after the timeout, 49.5 seconds remaining in a tie ball game. Division III sectional semifinal. Columbus 43, Lakeside Lutheran 43 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Learman right side up to Lauber. Lauber giving it to Schutz near the center circle. Over to Learman, high on the right. Let's see, if you're Lakeside, do you hold for the last shot here?
Absolutely.
Of regulation? I think you do.
Stoffaker is on Burkholz.
This is Lauber. 24
Remember,
seconds left.
Columbus has one to give.
Now in 19 seconds.
If they take a drive to the hoop with under 10 seconds left, there's a foul.
And that's the one they had to give.
Yep.
That's the one they had to give.
A little too early. And I would have, there really was no attempt to go for the basketball right there. You want to tell your kids to try to be aggressive, to go after the basketball. If you foul, so be it fine, as we have a timeout.
We have a timeout.
30 by the way, timeout.
These timeouts are brought to you, as always, by our good friends at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. So why do teenagers play high school sports? Well, some participate for a sense of purpose, some play to inspire others, and some for the friendships they develop. Very few mention they participate to get an athletic scholarship because they know that less than 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. Well, whatever the reason for playing, student athletes enjoy all the benefits of participation, including making better decisions. A message from Daily Dodge TV and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports. By the way, I got a message from our good friend Joe Zander. He says that sectional final on Saturday is going to be at Oregon High School because, again, Edgewood won. They cannot host. So Edgewood is awaiting the winner of this one. We have 14.2 seconds left in this tie ball game. 43 apiece. John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Columbus and Lakeside Lutheran in a thriller. And Schutz is going to inbound on the near sideline for the Warriors. Here we go. And looking to get it in, and he's going to find Reinke in the backcourt. Gives it to Burkholz. 10 seconds left. Burkholz. 7 seconds as he crosses the timeline. 5, 4, Burkholz. Spins, puts a shot up. Wait a minute.
He traveled.
He
traveled.
Did he travel? Yes, with 2.4 seconds. Oh, boy.
Now, will they put some
Columbus.
time on the clock?
Well, that's the question here. Oh, my, I did not see that coming. And another timeout, by the way, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're going to keep it right here. I did not see that coming at all.
What, you didn't see the travel?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I did. you can only spin once.
Wow.
You can only spin once. He spun twice. All right, you can't do that. Now,
they've got 2.4 seconds on the clock here.
The question here, okay, as an official, Mike, okay, prior to this whole thing ever happening, one of the things that those guys have to talk about is you have to be cognizant of the clock. Because you know darn good and well that if the offensive team, in this particular case, there was a violation, but if they were to have missed and the other team gets a rebound, you got to call a timeout, but you have to be aware of the clock. Everybody, all three guys in striped shirts have to be aware of the shot of the clock to determine whether or not it was stopped on a timely basis. They got together. They said, okay, we're good. We're good at 2.4. So I credit the guy down here in the young lady, pardon me, right down in front of us down here, the timekeeper. And that's a very stressful job at this hour.
2.4 seconds remaining on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Columbus and Lakeside Lutheran tied at 43. Columbus is inbounding in the backcourt. They got to go the length of the floor. Let's see if they can get a shot off. They get it in. This is Cotter. 2-1. Half-court shot. It is no good off the rim, and we're going to overtime.
Ben Brust, where are you?
At the end of regulation, 43 apiece. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute for overtime on Daily Dodge TV.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Join the American Packaging team and help create packaging for some of the most iconic brands in the world. Sarah says the benefits at American Packaging are fantastic.
At American Packaging, we have a great 401k match. They match us 75 cents for every dollar up to 5%. And we get quarterly bonuses. If we meet our budget, we get a Christmas bonus. If you've been here 5 years, you will also get a seniority bonus.
Learn more about joining the American Packaging team in Columbus and DeForest by checking out the careers page at AmericanPackaging.com.
Well, my friends, 36 minutes was not enough to decide this one. We go to overtime in a Division III sectional semifinal. And as we start the extra session, Columbus and Lakeside Lutheran are knotted at 43 apiece on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And we're just trying to get everything set for the start of OT.
Okay, Jeff Downing has elected to have Stoffaker do the honors in the semicircle.
Yeah, and Burkholz is going to jump it for...
It's usually UTEC.
Yeah.
All 6'2" of them, I think, if he's on high heels.
All right, here we go. There's the whistle. They'll toss it up. And overtime is, it's not underway just yet. We're going to have to do it again, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, because that one they call a jump ball. It was knocked into the third row of the bleachers.
If I had to make a decision, I would have said it would have been off of Columbus, but we're going to do it again. Oh, what's the problem?
two of our officials discussing.
We got to take about 2 seconds off the clock, because when the ball is touched, there's still 4 minutes on the clock. And when the ball is touched by the jumpers, that's when the clock starts. So you got to take 2 seconds off. I would have taken 2 off.
Well, they took a second off. It said, instead of 4 minutes, now it says 3:59. Let's try it again. Stoffaker, Burkholz, take 2. This one, it's going to be grabbed by
white ball.
Lauber, and there's, wait a minute, no, they're giving it to Columbus, Tim.
Yeah, I know.
Lauber
right.
was over by the sideline, and
it wasn't right. Tim Shaw.
But now they're going to discuss this again.
Tim Shaw is coming over to discuss it. And what?
There is mass confusion here.
Okay. Here's the question.
Now they're pointing to the left.
The question is, no, it's Columbus basketball.
Why did he point to the left?
I'll tell you what they did. They discussed the arrow, the possession arrow to follow. The question was, did Lakeside ever have control of the basketball? The question, it is answered. The arrow is going to Lakeside, so they said that, the way it appears to me.
Well, that was the most bizarre start to an overtime I've ever seen.
That's what they were discussing, though, is the possession arrow, Mike.
And well, okay, Columbus has it.
And rightly so,
after all
that's important.
Okay. So Columbus to start the overtime with possession after a couple of tips.
Jamison all the way to the hoop.
Sullivan head and shoulder. Blocked! Burkholz. Sullivan tried to get it back, but instead Lauber steps underneath the basket to grab it. I thought Sullivan was going to get it back, too, for a moment. Burkholz out to Schutz. Then he got stripped, apparently. Schutz throws one off the glass, and he got fouled. And he's going to go to the free throw line to try and break the tie. 38 seconds into overtime.
Yeah, the Columbus coaching staff bringing attention to the contact at the other end of the floor, understandably so.
Ethan Schutz at the line. He had 7 points in the first 2 halves, and he scores on that free throw.
First lead of the second half.
Yep.
For Lakeside.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 44-43 Warriors.
Learman returns for the Warriors.
One more for Schutz. Got it. Ethan Schutz makes it a 2-point Warriors lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 45-43, 3:18 and counting left in the extra session. Mike and Tim with you at Portage High School. Ninja, a.k.a. Justin Wilski, is here along with Kyra. And any thoughts of us getting out here a little early tonight? Have been thrown out the window because this one is in overtime. That's all right. I don't want to drive in the snow anyways. 3 for UTEC. Missed it off the rim. Rebound for Learman. He throws it ahead to Burkholz. 3-on-3 the other way. Burkholz going to let traffic catch up. And now he's near the top of the silo. Dancing off the right. Learman tried to set a screen. Back to Learman. Now Schutz round the horn. There's Reinke. 2:39 and counting left in overtime. This is Burkholz again outside the three-point arc. Beating Reinke and then playing catch. Burkholz. They go around the horn again. Left side, Lauber. Learman to Reinke and back up to Schutz between the circles. He takes off. Ran into a double team. Kicks it out. Reinke near the free throw line. Now backs up a little bit. 2:12 and counting left in overtime. 45-43. Lakeside Lutheran leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. The only points of overtime, those 2 free throws by Schutz. Now a 3 as the defender fell down. No good. It's short for Schutz. Rebound for Cotter. He just found himself open because the defender fell down. Why not take a 3? Minute 45 left. Columbus now a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3-point play. Sullivan giving it to Selk. Now Stoffaker up top, high on the left. They go around the horn. Cotter has it on the right elbow. 90 seconds left. Cotter lost it. He somehow got it on his stomach. And they got a timeout.
Columbus called a timeout.
Yes, they
did. Had a bunny. Oh, my heavens. Columbus
timeout?
gathered the loose ball on the far elbow and threw it to Jamison on the low block. He was wide open for an easy 2. And Columbus called a timeout.
Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Minute 28 left to go in OT. And right now, Lakeside Lutheran with a 45-43 lead over Columbus. This has been about as good as it gets as far as high school basketball. And I've often said, and I think you would agree with me, that the sectional games, to me, are maybe the most exciting. Yeah, you want to get to state, and those are exciting, and you want to win a state championship. I get it. I love those games too. But because you're in a smaller venue and the anticipation of trying to get to state, there's nothing to me that beats a sectional game.
The magic of March is right here.
Right here, absolutely.
When you've got a city the size of these two schools, there's down low.
Cotter, head and shoulder fake, fouled on his way up, and this is going to go on, I believe, Yankee they're pointing at.
Yep, Cotter's going to go to the line for two.
A chance to tie the game. Yeah, you think of the size of these two cities, Columbus and Lake Mills, and they're not that far apart, and they're similar in size. Cotter's first free throw is good. Nathan Cotter tonight, 14 points. Now this one to tie the game with a minute 24 left. And the second, we are tied at 45 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. A minute 22 and counting now left in overtime. Warriors go to work. This is Reinke driving right side, leaves it off for Schutz.
One would think that Burkholz would be the option here, Mike.
Or is he the decoy? No, he's probably the option, isn't he?
He is, right there.
Bounce pass, gorgeous pass, Burkholz! Schutz with a layup! Oh my goodness, what a dime from Burkholz! 47-45 Warriors, 48 seconds and counting left in overtime. That was absolutely gorgeous, and Schutz didn't miss the 0-footer. All right, here's a drive, Utek trying to go up with it, and there is contact.
Utek going to the line for two.
Yes, he is. He's got a chance to tie it up. He'll go to the line, 37.9 seconds left in the extra session. I am just marveling at that thread-the-needle pass by Burkholz a moment ago. But here is Utek. He's had a good, well, Utek did not score in the second half. He had 11 points in the first half, and now he scores here on a free throw, but he did not score in the second half. I think that zone defense got to him a little bit. But it's a one-point game again as he makes the first free throw, 47-46, and now Utek with a big free throw to tie it up again, and it's no good off the rim. Rebound going out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Lakeside. Boy.
I think if Selk would have let that go,
it might have been
it would have been Columbus basketball.
Might have been, yeah. 36.1 seconds left in overtime. Lakeside's got it, and they've got a one-point lead, 47-46. Here comes Burkholz.
Ooh, that's a charge. Ooh.
No, it's not. It's called a blocking foul on Nathan Cotter.
Oh, goodness gracious. That was really close.
Well, you could say that about a lot of calls tonight.
Exactly.
Tim,
yeah,
really,
there's a ton of them. There's been a ton of them. Give these guys credit. I think they've been consistent all night long.
These are tough games to officiate. You know that. These are tough games to officiate.
Yeah.
26.9.
That was really close.
We need more people like these officials and you, too. We need a lot of them. All right, free throw. This is Burkholz. Front end of the bonus. Got it. Now, even if he makes the next one, it's still a one-possession game. So if you're Columbus, still within a three-point shot.
One would think either Utek or Cotter would be your options.
Burkholz misses the second. 2-point game. Cotter gets the rebound. 23.4 seconds left in the overtime. And a timeout is going to be called, by Columbus, with now exactly 20 seconds remaining in the OT. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, Lakeside Lutheran 48, Columbus 46.
All right, right here, the coaching staff is, coming up with a play that they're going to have to get into right away. You don't have the option to wait for the last shot, needless to say. Because if you miss the shot with, a dozen seconds left and you foul them, well, you're still down 2. You still got an opportunity. All right. So get into your offense right away. Come up with a plan. You got to have a couple alternatives to this plan, These guys have practiced this dozens and dozens of times all year long, because it's just the way the game of basketball is played at this level, Mike. You're going to come down to the last shot so often, and you get to the sectionals, and these clubs are so evenly matched. It's just going to happen this way. So here we go. Columbus with the basketball, and will be inbounding right in front of head coach Jeff Downer.
20.1 seconds left in overtime.
Watch, the most dangerous person here is the guy that is inbounding the basketball, and that's Cotter.
Cotter to inbound. Columbus trailing by 2, 48-46.
They got a backdoor screen.
Lauber intercepted the pass that was intended for Cotter, and now
that was the
whistle
play.
and a foul.
That was the play. They tried to set the screen for Cotter on the weak side from Selk from the top of the key, and give credit to Lakeside. They smelled it. They could see it coming. They tipped the ball and the steal, and head to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. It's the last 1-and-1. From here on, it's going to be 2.
Free throws coming up, 14.7 left in overtime.
Big miss.
Misses the front end of the bonus. Yep, big miss.
Oh.
Cotter got the rebound off the miss by Lauber. All right, Columbus within 2, 9 seconds left in overtime. Here's Cotter, 6 seconds. Here is a drive, and missing the layup was Stoffaker.
We got a foul. Somebody's heading to the line.
Foul.
Somebody's heading to the line for 2. I think it's Selk.
And let's check it out.
I think, yep, it's Selk at the free throw line.
Oh, it is.
Yep. He's going to shoot 2.
With 2.4 seconds left and a chance to tie this game late in overtime.
I doubt if he was ever this nervous playing football. I doubt.
Oh, boy. Here we go. First free throw for Selk. He missed it. Off the back of the rim. Now the question becomes, Tim, do you intentionally miss this one?
Yes, you have to.
I think you do.
Yes, you have to.
2.4 seconds left in overtime. Lakeside leads 48-46. Selk.
He missed it.
Missed it intentionally.
Oh, what do we got?
Line violation. It's Lakeside
ball.
ball.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, such a heartbreak right there.
With 1.6 seconds
you can't
left.
do that.
Warriors will inbound. Ouch, if you're a Columbus fan. Oh, boy. Lakeside Lutheran 1.6 seconds away from a trip to the sectional final on Saturday against Edgewood.
Columbus should probably foul prior to the inbound. You just got to hold somebody prior to the inbound. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to hold Burkholz right here, right in front of us. You got to.
Inbounds pass, and it is tipped out by
out of bounds by Columbus.
Yeah, by Columbus.
So
1.7.
0.2 seconds went off the clock, and now they're in the Lakeside front court. So you just throw it towards your basket, and it's over. Guys, you can't go to the monitor. That's not legal in high school basketball. Not at this level.
1.7 seconds left in overtime. 48-46. Lakeside Lutheran leads Columbus. John Deere Horicon works scoreboard. Inbounds pass. Burkholz has it. Fouled immediately and there's 0.3 seconds left on the clock. And the Lakeside Lutheran fans are in a celebratory mode right now as Burkholz is going to go to the line. That was the 4th foul on Cotter. And, Lakeside's going to send everybody back because Burkholz is going to get 2 here. And
even if he were to miss both of them and Lakeside were to get the rebound, it has to be a tip.
Yep, it's
by rule,
0.3.
It has to be a tip. So, I mean, it's over. Unless somebody gets a technical foul or...
Burkholz
hey,
missed the first one.
Crazy things happen in this world.
One more for Burkholz. Got that one. 0.3 left. 49-46.
I would have missed that. I would have missed that.
They get it in. Here is a three-pointer at the half-court shot. No good at the buzzer. And the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors are going to the sectional final. They defeat Columbus in overtime 49-46. What a whale of a ball game. Congratulations to Coach Todd Jans and the Warriors, and hats off to Coach Jeffrey Downing and the Columbus Cardinals on an outstanding season. It comes to a tough end here tonight in Portage, but my, oh my, this was a doozy of a game, and the Warriors are moving on. 49-46 your final in overtime. Lakeside Lutheran defeating Columbus. I'm out of breath after watching that one.
Well, Mike, that's 2 in a row for me. I went to a game last Saturday night. I went down and I watched Marshall play at Darlington, and that one was 2 overtimes. So this one was just sort of a amateur hour here tonight with but one overtime. And Marshall played tonight against Belleville at Monona Grove High School, and see if anybody texted me a final on that one. Nope, haven't got anything from anybody. I just got a text from my good friend Mike Balser saying nice things about the referees. I usually do. But, you know, it's hard sometimes to be, you want to try to tell the truth and what you see, but I also know how difficult it is. And I'll tell you what, Mike, I looked over in the Columbus section. I don't know the guy's name, and I just want to applaud him. He's over there in a red sweatshirt and glasses, and he's on his phone right now, but he stood for like 20 seconds applauding the Columbus efforts. You know, he just took one on the chin, tough loss, and that's the way it's got to be. It's got to be positive to your kids. And I wish I had his name. I'd give him credit for it. But
I understand it hurts. You know, the finality of it when you lose in this type of a situation, especially in a game this close that went to overtime, it hurts. I get it. I totally understand it. But eventually that hurt wears off, and you look back and you go, wow, look what we did this season. Look what we did. 19-6.
Mike, so many life lessons learned, all right? I don't know about you, but, you know, you've been in business now for some 25 years out of college, and for me it's over 50. And, we get our ups and we get our downs. And on occasion we have bosses that don't always get along with us. They don't always see eye to eye with us, and we have to be able to communicate with those people. And I'm just going to get on a little stool here right now and say something out to the parents. And I'll tell you what, my biggest pet peeve is when I hear a youngster tell me that he's not going out for a sport, especially in a small town, because he doesn't like the coach. Oh, I can't tell you. That just really bothers me. And that's when the parents have to step in and say, listen, there's more to life than basketball. You have to listen to your coach. You have to be a good teammate, play with your buddies for the rest of the year, and just enjoy the experience. This is a 4-year deal. And unfortunately for these kids, they had 1 year taken away from them, Mike. So, cut it down to 3, if you will. 2020 was really not even a season to any degree, Mike. So, it's there's so many lessons learned. Mike, why do you think I'm a ref? My undefeated streak continues. Haven't lost a game in 35 years. It's awesome, For those of you out there probably think I'm stupid. That's okay. I get told that most of the time when I'm reffing too.
Oh, Tim, I wouldn't say thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, this one has gone final. In overtime, 49-46, Lakeside Lutheran over Columbus. Back for the John Deere postgame show right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deer strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Swing ahead of the competition or just take your clubs out for a stroll? Columbus Country Club is the breezy hideaway for golf aficionados and casual diners alike. Get back to enjoying life again with Columbus Country Club, open 7 days a week starting March 13th. Serving food every day from 11 to 8. That's not the only exciting change at the Triple C. Check out their monthly meat raffles, check-in drawings, and home of the $1,000 hole-in-one contest. Memberships are available. ColumbusCountryClub.net.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig.
What's in your kids' lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip? With bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And we welcome you back inside Portage High School. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you on the John Deere postgame show, brought to you by our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. This was a thriller tonight, a Division III sectional semifinal, and the final in overtime on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 49-46, Lakeside Lutheran defeats Columbus. Let's run down the final individual scoring from this one for victorious Lakeside Lutheran as they improved to 24-3 on the year. They were led by who else? Levi Burkholz, finalist for Mr. Basketball, going to play college ball at the Citadel. 21 points, 7 in the first half, 12 in the second half. He had a couple of free throws in overtime. He goes for 21, and in fact, he leads all scorers in the game tonight. Also in double figures, Ethan Schutz with 11, and Schutz had 4 points in the overtime. It was Anders Learman, beg your pardon, Alex Reinke with 6, Anders Learman with 4, 3 points for Trey Lauber. He had a three-pointer in the first half. A couple players with 2 points each, Cooper Milsna and Josh Powers. I've got him for 2 points each. Meanwhile, on the Columbus side, led by Nathan Cotter with 15 points. Aaron Utek also in double figures with a dozen tonight. Jamison Sullivan, good for 8 points in this one. Nolan Stoffaker had 6 all in the first half. Colin Selk for 5 to round out the scoring for Columbus as their season, a fine season it was, comes to an end with a record of 19-6. Lakeside Lutheran going to play Edgewood Saturday in the sectional final at Oregon. And again, we congratulate the Warriors and head coach Todd Jans on an outstanding effort tonight. Wish them well on Saturday, and we got to congratulate Columbus again. Hats off to the Cardinals for an outstanding season. I mean, Jeffrey Downing comes in his first year taking over the program, and he guides the Cardinals to 19 wins and a sectional appearance. I'd say that's pretty darn good work. What do you say, Tim?
Oh, absolutely. And Mike, I mentioned this on the pregame. He had to take a bunch of football guys and all of a sudden turn them into a bunch of basketball players. Not an easy thing to do. No. Okay, just plain not. And I think he succeeded. His staff succeeded. They did a great job. Everybody on this team knew their roles, and that was one of the things that really impressed me after they defeated Lake Mills for a part of the Capital North Conference, was the fact that in that game that day, their roles were filled to perfection. You could just tell that that Selk and Sullivan, they're not supposed to take threes very often. Within the rhythm of the offense, once in a while, it's okay. Maybe 2 or 3 times a game at max. And they got better with that particular style of game as the season progressed. And I give credit tonight to Lakeside's defense. I thought they did an incredible job on UTEC in the second half and the overtime. I don't know who had the assignment most of the time, but they were playing a switch and man-to-man for the most part once they did get away from that trapping 1-3-1 zone. And they were giving Columbus fits. They really were. And hats off to Todd Jans, his coaching staff, and the execution of the players. They really did a great job on Columbus in the second half in particular, even though, in the first half, let's go back. Lakeside was in control, if you will, till about, 2.5 minutes left in the first half is when Columbus got their first lead. And I think they had a 4-point lead at half, Mike, if I recall correctly. And Columbus in the lead the entire second half until, a minute and a half left? I'm going to say, roughly speaking.
Roughly.
So, I can't get much closer. Somebody's going to win.
No.
Somebody's going to lose. And heartbreak for one and delirium for the other. So that's just the way high school sports are in March Madness. And one of the reasons why they call it Madness, Mike.
Our game tonight has been brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by the Columbus Country Club, American Packaging, John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. And that is going to wrap up our John Deere postgame show. Again, Columbus falling tonight. Lakeside Lutheran getting the overtime win, 49-46. And, this may be our final Daily Dodge TV broadcast of the year because unless, I don't know if we're going to be able to pick up a game Saturday. I don't think so. So I believe, next week is state. So, this is going to be it, I believe, for Daily Dodge TV. That's kind of sad. And it was another great fall and winter sports season on Daily Dodge TV. And, again, I want to thank wholeheartedly Justin Wilski, a.k.a. the Ninja. Okay, I'm just talking to the Ninja here. He's off camera. 2,300 devices tuned into this game, and that's fantastic. And my only regret is we couldn't get the emails to load properly. And I know a lot of you were emailing in. You know what? We apologize for that. It happened. We had a lot of people here in the gym, which, a lot of people are on their phones. And then you've got snow coming down outside. So I think the combination of those factors kind of threw a wrench into that. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, folks. I hope you've enjoyed following us all season long. And Justin Wilski, our videographer engineer, he's the brainchild behind a lot of this stuff. Ninja, it's an honor and a privilege to work with you, my friend. Kyra's back there. Ember and Toast come with you a lot to help you out. I can't thank all of you guys enough for what you do. You make us look and sound really good, and that's not an easy task. So appreciate it very much. And, of course, Wade Bates and Marty in the morning and Craig Warmbold, everybody back at the station, all the MCs that do the work behind the scenes to make this possible. We appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Tim and I are just a small part of it. We just we're in front of the camera, but you know what? There's so much going on behind the camera that make this possible. But Tim, it's always an honor and a pleasure. And you and I have we've got at least one more game next week for another station, our sister station. But this was a blast, and thanks for being here, buddy.
Likewise, my friend. Drive safely.
That's the last thing we'll say. Drive safely, folks, if you're out and about tonight. I'm not looking forward to normally it's a 45-minute drive from Portage to my home in Beaver Dam. Tonight it's going to be probably a lot longer than that. Slow down, be safe. I'm going to get to where you're going in one piece, all right? So that's going to wrap it up. 49-46, your final. Thanks for being with us, everybody. Have a pleasant evening. Be safe on the roads. For Justin Wilski and Tim Haldeman, Mike Tronson saying so long from Portage. This has been a Daily Dodge TV Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.